Thank you for that, but it never happens without a good team, and none of these functions or anything can be got together. And I'm very fortunate to have a phenomenal team that I've introduced to you. Never had this strong point of speaking in front of such a phenomenal, fantastic audience, but I'll give it a shot, and I hope you bear with me on that. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Senator Josh Penry. Rehan Hassan, he's the President and Chairman ACLU Colorado. Thank you for being here. Councilwoman Vinnie Peterson, you were so kind to meet with us, and it's so nice to see you here. You represent Ward 2 for the City Council of Aurora. Councilwoman Deborah Wallace, excuse me, she represents Ward 1 for the City, Aurora City Council. And then we have Councilwoman Rebecca McClellan. It was such a pleasure to see you here, who represents District 3 in the City of Centennial. Past presidents, members of my executive committee, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of PCA of Colorado, I welcome you all again. Do you mind if I can get that in my hand? I welcome you all again at this lunch event. I would like to dedicate this afternoon to the brave armed forces of Pakistan. These armed forces have the terrorists and extremists on a run in the northern areas of Pakistan. These brave soldiers are not only fighting a battle for the sovereignty and integrity of Pakistan, but they are actually fighting a battle so that all of us can live in peace and harmony. I salute these brave soldiers. President Obama was interviewed on June 19th, 2009 at the White House, and he was asked a question. Do you believe that Pakistan is strong enough to win this war? The president replied, and I quote, I have confidence in the Pakistani people and the state of Pakistan in resolving differences through democratic process and to isolate extremists. Dating back to Jinnah, Pakistan has always had a history of overcoming difficulties. There is no reason why it can't overcome these difficulties today, end quote. Let's go back to the 1950s, ladies and gentlemen. Pakistan came into existing on the map of the world on 14th August 1947. This is early 1950s, about 51 or so. And this young man, out of nowhere, with virtually hardly any resources, packed his pair of tennis shoes and got a couple of rackets and landed in the United Kingdom. As he landed there, he had nothing with him but God-given talent, true grit, and total determination to make a name for his country and make a name for himself. We are so proud, and it's my distinct honor that I have the legend of squash, Mr. Hashim Khan, present with us today. Thank you. His accomplishments, it was amazing when I read it, and I said, can a normal human being just like me can accomplish all that? As he landed in 1951, he won 7 British Open titles consecutively from 1952 to 1958. Went on to win 3 US Open titles. Didn't stop there, went down to Australia and got that Open title. Went 8 Scottish Opens, 5 British professional titles. We are proud of you, Hashim Khan Sahab. Thank you so very much for being here. As a small token of our appreciation, I would like to give this small gift to you for honoring us by being here at this lunch. As we took over PCA and all, many questions came up. What is PCA? What are we here to do? Why do we do these events? Isn't it a waste of time? What is the objective? So on and so forth. So, obviously we sat and we talked and all that stuff. So I would like to mention as to what is the objective of PCA, why do we get together, why do we hold such events, and so on. Pakistan Cultural Association, ladies and gentlemen, is an organization of volunteers comprising but not limited to people of Pakistani origin. Any and all is welcome to join PCA. The platform of PCA generally will remain to be non-religious and non-political. By that, what I mean is that we are not aspiring for political positions. And we are very proud to practice our religions, as Pakistan is a country not predominantly for Muslim people, but it is a country comprising of people of various religions. So we will practice the same principle in this organization. It is our mission and our motto, and we believe that by being proud and responsible and law-abiding citizens of the United States of America, the country where we chose to live in, we will be true and effective ambassadors of Pakistan, the country where we have our roots in. That is the sum total of the first objective that we have. We will make all efforts to present the real image of Pakistan, which is much softer and much different than what we hear in the media today. We, the Pakistani Americans in the state of Colorado, would like to be a part of the decision-making process by being in constant touch with the elected officials, and we are very honored to have so many of them today, and by being a part of the electoral process. At the same time, now Pakistan remains to be the frontline state in the war on terror. There are certain areas of Pakistan where this battle is going on, and the terrorists are on the run with the armed forces right on their backs. We hear in the media how many suicide bombings there were, how many people got killed in Pakistan. Terrorists are 40 miles away from the capital, and they're going to take over this country, which has nuclear power and a population of 162 million approximately. This is what we hear in the media. Ladies and gentlemen, the ground reality is very different than what we hear. What we need to hear and what we will do here is as follows. What we don't hear in the media is Pakistan is the road of democracy. The supremacy of the parliament has been established. The system of justice in that country was never as strong as it is today. Education is on the rise. Rights of women are being safeguarded. Women in that country are teachers, doctors, ambassadors, diplomats, engineers, pilots, members of the armed forces, activists. And to top it all, they remain to be running the household and are exemplary mothers. This is the image, ladies and gentlemen, that PCA is here to project. That is our sum total of our objectives. President Obama in the same interview was asked this question. Any plans to visit Pakistan? And do you read Urdu poetry? Urdu is a language you speak there. I would love to visit, the president says. As you know, I had Pakistani roommates in college who were very close friends of mine. I went to visit them when I was still in college and was in Karachi and Hyderabad. Their mothers taught me to cook keema, dal, and you name it. These are some for food items. I read Urdu poetry, and one of the things that ties our countries together is the extraordinary Pakistani American community that is here in the United States, who are thriving and doing great work as physicians and as lawyers and as business people. Ladies and gentlemen, I do see so many of them here today. And honest to God, I am so passionate about doing what I can for this organization, and without the support of each and every one of you, this cannot happen. Of course, the team that I'm mentioning, is phenomenal. Every morning I think we've been receiving calls at 6 in the morning, have we done this, have we done that? This doesn't happen too much in a volunteer organization. So I would like to really introduce the members of my committee who are present here. Some of them could not make it today for various reasons. A couple of them are working. If they could kindly stand, and then I'll introduce you as we're all done. Rehan Ahmed is assisting me as Vice President.